All right, welcome back to the channel, Collective. This is going to be a reading for Libras. We're going to do a love reading. I am intending that this is going to be for Libra Sun, Moon, or Rising. However, if you are a cross watcher, you are welcome. I was going to say you're willing to watch, but you're welcome. And then also, if the title or you just feel drawn to this message, feel free to stay. Even if you're not a Libra, there may be a message here for you. So what I am going to do is pull one card from our tarot deck, and that is going to be the overall theme of your love reading. What's coming to you in love, what you need to be prepared for in your love life. And then we're going to pull a love oracle and our Wonderlust deck, clarity deck, to get kind of like a full picture of what's going on, what's coming up. All right. Well, I hope that you are doing well. I hope that you are feeling rested but energized. I know this time can be hard for certain people. If you're not super big into the holidays, I am not super big into the holidays. However, I do have small kids, so I kind of have to be, somewhat excited for it. So if you're kind of feeling just off around the holidays, I understand, and I am here with you, and I am sending you so much love and support. All right, but let's get into your love reading, Libra. Excuse me, I'm gonna have a drink of water. All right, now I feel ready. Let's go, Libra. Maybe you need to hydrate. Ooh. Maybe you need to get ready, Libra. I think you need to get ready, guys. All right. I'm going to talk about the bottom of the deck energy first. We have the Two of Cups. So you could currently already be in a relationship, or you are about to be in a relationship. Yeah, I feel like some balance is coming to a relationship. But your main card, where are we, is the Devil. That is a beautiful Devil card. I'm sorry. I can't even deny that is a pretty one. The Devil, wow. I am, if you know tarot, you know that the Devil card could, of course, be one of those like scarier cards to get if you are new to tarot. But if you know tarot, you know that each card has multiple meanings. And if not, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tarot out a little bit and let you know what's coming to me. But yeah, every card, every reading, like basically the same cards can come out in a reading and then have multiple different meanings. So the Devil card talks about being bound. It can talk about toxicity. However, I'm not feeling that. I am feeling a very like strong energetic connection that you have with someone. Now we'll get into the details and see what's going on with this, but immediately I feel just a very intense, a very like almost euphoric and like chemically bound connection. So a lot of chemistry, a lot of attraction. There could be some lust that you are being faced with in the future. Now, again, I think lust is one of those things. It's not a bad thing. It's all about intentions, and it's all about the context that you are using these words, So to me, this card could even talk about overcoming a toxic relationship where there was a lot of toxicity in your past from you or your person. and almost feeling like unsatisfied in the past, sexually even, I'm getting, with your partners, where you may have not even felt like you had a sex drive. You could have felt like something was wrong with you, like it was you that was the problem. I don't know. This is very interesting. Let's see. Let's get some more information. A lot of heat and energy coming off of this card. It's almost like you coming into your own, and being like, having that like sexual connection or chemistry with someone, almost even an obsession. Okay, let's see, because I'm saying a lot. I was channeling a lot, but let's get specifics for you, Libra. Let's go. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. Oh. Okay, let's get another. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Religious factors. A lot of these cards are coming up in reverse. Finances and career. Chemistry on the bottom. Let's get one more card. All right, 2 wanted to come out. I'm just going to take one. Calling in your soulmate, and soulmate was on the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to pull one more card, but first I'm going to unpack what we have here. So I am getting the story of, in your past, there was a lot of devils, if you want to say, that, you know, that toxic, kind of like immature, I'm getting like little boy energy. I am feeling, you switch it, the gender roles, but I am feeling like I'm speaking to a feminine energy that has had masculine energetic partners in the past. So it's almost like you hiding your true self and your true desires, but also experiencing a lot of toxic people who kind of like fit this. There was like this facade of them being what you wanted and what you desired out of a partner. And it's almost like once that person got in good enough, they switched on you. See how clear this cup is over here, and then this one's kind of dingy. It's almost like I feel like this cup was turned around to look like one thing, but then like midway through the relationship it shifted into like, oh, this is the real me. That, like, I feel like who I'm speaking to, that is what you've dealt with in relationships in the past. This like toxic, I don't know for sure if it's gaslighting, but like trickery, like feeling tricked, or like you were taken advantage of or manipulated. There we go, manipulated. And there could have been times where you even, you know, you went to your friends for advice, or your friends do witness you going through these different relationships where you could feel like you attract the wrong person, or like your light attracts dark, and not in a good way. And I do see like you could have been really confiding with your friends, but also possibly religion, tarot, spirituality, to kind of like figure out why you keep attracting the same person, why there's so much deception and like tomfoolery, trickery in your relationships. Like, it's almost like you did realize you know, this is a lesson. Why am I being shown this? Why do I keep going through this thing? You could have heard like, it's not being done to you, it's being done for you. So it's like you really tried to figure out why this is being done for you, so that you could kind of stop this cycle of attracting liars. That's interesting. Okay, but then we have this could be the one. So I am kind of getting that there could be someone in the past that you were with, and you could possibly not have contact with this person anymore, and then you could have dated someone else. It's like there's this one person that like you feel is the person that is for you. They were your soulmate, but something happened in that connection. It could have even been that they were not being truthful or honest to you. Like this could be that energy. They could be a Capricorn with this devil energy. You could, yeah, like your soulmate could be a Capricorn. But it's almost, there's a third energy here. Whether it is between you two, you know, your soulmate and yourself, or that's not what I'm trying to say. Whether it's on your end or on their end. But I feel like it could be both, but I do feel like it's on your end. Because I'm tapping into your energy. I do feel very strongly like there's someone kind of in the middle. And what it feels like is like, you know, you dated your soulmate, this person, possibly this, they could be any sign really, but you dated them, it didn't work out. There could have been some lying or deception, but it wasn't like super toxic. It was more like there was some growing that needed to happen before you guys could come together. You know, you guys had separation, and then you dated someone else. And then this was possibly the Capricorn energy, but it's like you were triggered in a bigger way. They could have really tested your spirituality. They could have made you question if, you know, if your beliefs were real, if you should believe the things that you believe. It's really giving the energy of like trying to make you believe what they believe. But subtly, I feel like this person is very manipulative. There's something that needs to be learned and let go of this situation. You know who this person is. That was lying and very manipulative. There's something left to be learned and shed, forgiven. I'm also giving the energy of like, I'm not saying that you're being a victim, but like using the fact that this person hurt you or lied, or, you know, the fact that this person is fucked up, or this energy, this thing that you've been dealing with in past relationships, because it could be different people, but just wrapped up in one energy. The fact that they, you know, did the things that they did, almost using it as an excuse, or like blaming it for like where you are now. So, and maybe that's what it is. Maybe there's a need to forgive this person, forgive yourself, possibly, for sure, clear your energy, because I do feel like this person is heavy in your energy, and possibly making it so that you cannot move clearly when it comes to your finances and career. And it could also be that you are obsessing over this situation. It could also be that you know, despite this other negative person. Okay, this, I'm sorry, I am channeling a lot here. I'm getting a lot, and I'm trying to like finish a complete thought before I move on to the next one. But it's coming so fast. It's almost like your friends, it's the other thing there's channels, so like take it if it resonates or leave it if it doesn't, but your friends expect you to be hurt over somebody that you are currently dealing with, or like, it's almost like something's going on. You know when you go through a breakup and, or you experience your friend going through a breakup or just going through a hard time, and like they assume that they know what it is that you're going through. It's like, oh yeah, so-and-so is not doing well because, you know, they just went through a breakup and they're probably overthinking, or, you know, just healing from that. But it's like this past, the more recent person that you were dealing with is not even like affecting you. They're affecting you because they were putting you into a spot where you could learn a really tough lesson. And I feel like you're in the thick of that lesson, but it's almost like the person before that, like the person that's actually your person, there's this energy of you obsessing. So I'm saying a lot. I want to try to be clear here. Help me, Spirit, be clear. There seems like there's a couple different scenarios going on where there's still some toxicity and like almost victim or limiting beliefs that are affecting your love life right now. Okay. So that's one thing. The other thing is there's obsessing. There's almost like this putting of someone else other than yourself on a pedestal. And it could be that this person is the one, but there's too much heavy obsession over it. Okay. Now, when I originally got this Devil card, it's almost like I'm going through all the stages of the Devil card because I'm starting to feel lighter now. There could also be this pull of like thinking this person is bad for you, and having these obsessive like sexual thoughts about them, and then like going back to thinking that they're bad. So there's some imbalance going on, Libra. And Libra, that's the main thing, balance. Sorry, the camera's flipped, so I'm like all over the place. Oops. Fine, that's good. There's some balancing that needs to happen. You are calling in your soulmate, and there is the need to recognize almost like what a healthy obsession is. That sounds like a oxymoron. I think that's what it is. But like what the difference between good lust and a healthy sexual appetite, and like obsessing over someone. Let's get one more card. True love. Okay, that's what I was saying. There's almost like this. Is this my soulmate? Is this not my person? Because you could be obsessing over this person and like wondering why do I have so much passion? Like it's almost like the passion feels like too much. Like it, they said naughty. It feels naughty. Like it can't be of God almost. But I am seeing that it is of God, but there is some factors affecting it, and those factors could be the negative part. The passion, the chemistry, the soulmate connection that you feel with this person, that's not the toxic part of it. It's the underlying, it's the feelings of guilt, of like running away from darkness instead of like approaching it head on, figuring out where it's coming from. Not even so much like, let me find darkness so I can heal it. Yes, but accepting it, not running away from it. And blaming, victim shaming, or limiting in beliefs. Those are like the lower vibration energies that I'm feeling. Whereas like this actual, like the sexual part of this Devil card, like the chemistry, that bond, does not feel like the devil. It doesn't feel toxic, I will say. Okay, let's get Wonderlust cards. gosh. No, I'm not going to share that right now. Sorry. All right. Okay, what I am going to say is it could be hard expressing your thoughts and feelings when they feel dark or they feel like they won't be accepted by your friends or by others. Know that your spiritual team, your angels, your ancestors, God, they all have your back, okay? The universe, whatever you lean on for support, they all have your back. They are not going to judge you, okay? So there is this message not to judge yourself either. If you are feeling things like you don't feel safe to say around people. All right. That is going to connect with someone. Whoever it needed to connect with, that will connect with. Okay, let's get some Wonderless Clarity cards. Timeline jumping. Twin flame is on the bottom, by the way. But timeline jumping. You are shifting into an alternate reality where you have exactly what you want. Okay, so you are calling in this soulmate, as the card says. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you two together. Okay, there is something that you need to leave in the past. There are possibly people that you need to leave in the past. And this is not me giving you advice to cut off certain people. This should be a confirmation that there are probably certain versions of you or, certain energies that have been a part of your story, a part of the lessons that you learned that you need to leave in the past. Because you are elevating into like a solid commitment. I know we were kind of talking about a lot of chaos and a lot of toxicity and kind of like back and forth, a little bit of confusing energy, which can be the energy of the devil when there's not true clarity on what's going on. So there is this need to like really sit and be clear on your intentions, on what you want, on what you desire, so that you can align with the timeline that you want to align with. Healing wanted to come out, so there could be some additional healing that you're currently working on, healing of the past. Law of attraction. Okay, you attract your thoughts, feelings, and desires. So really maintaining a positive outlook. Okay, trying to be more cautious and conscious of your thoughts, because all of your thoughts hold that vibration. And if you are thinking lower vibrational thoughts, that is what you're going to attract. Okay. And emotional, listen and honor your emotions. Not only is it healthy to release, but it is showing you something that it is showing you something you may be hiding from yourself. Okay. So I'm also getting the message of not acting on your emotions negatively. Really balancing your emotions, honoring them, listening to them, checking in with yourself and seeing how you're feeling about certain situations, but not impulsively acting on them, out of anger or sadness. Divine timing. So this soulmate, divine timing is coming right on top of soulmate, calling in your soulmate, career and finances, passion, and true love. Okay, so all of these things are shifting into your reality in this new timeline that you are shifting into. Everything is working out for you when it is supposed to. Okay, so really that could even be maybe you need to have some sort of affirmation about divine timing. Divine timing is always happening. It's right now. Every moment is divine timing. Every moment we are shifting, we are making choices. Some may be smaller than others, but we're never really going backward. So there's this need to remember that travel. We're always going forward. We're always going somewhere. Like you're not stuck. And if you do feel that way for some reason, there is a need to balance your chakras. And also a great way to get into that is really meditating. You could even just start with a guided meditation, a chakra balancing. You can look it up on YouTube, and it will help you figure out what chakra needs to be healed or balanced. I'm hearing be patient, okay? Things are really shifting. Ooh, things are shifting for you. You could be really excited about your future. You could have seen like the promise of you getting married, or you really like feel like that is in your path. Spirit is saying it is in your path. Don't give up. That is still a part of the plan. In the past, you could have had people that manipulated that to you. Like, I'm getting like you were aligning with people that like your values were not the same. Like maybe you wanted to get married and they did not see marriage as a thing, but somehow you still stayed because maybe you thought that they would change their mind, or, you know, were young, or whatever it is, you know what it is. But and they could have even toyed, you know, used that as a manipulation thing. Like, I'm not into it now, but I could be later. I don't know. But you are destined for a higher level of commitment, and you are going to align and attract the person that you're supposed to have that with. Okay. It is going to feel natural. And I'm not saying that like at every moment you and your partner are going to be, you know, want the same things. There's growing that needs to happen. I know there's a big part of my life and time where like I never prioritized marriage. That wasn't something that I was super into. And honestly, you know, judge me if you will, but even when I was married, I did not, I don't know, I'm laughing, that's not funny, but I didn't prioritize it. So yeah. All right, okay, we got 2 more cards. It came out. All right, soulmates and twin flame. Okay, so you're definitely calling in a soulmate relationship. You could resonate with the twin flame journey. This past person, because this twin flame card is on top of this past person that I kept talking about. This could be the one. So you could even have a choice. You know, we do have free will. You could have a choice on who you want to marry. If you want to marry a soulmate, or if you want to be with your twin flame. You could also be coming to the decision on if you want to release a soulmate for a twin flame, or vice versa. You know, that is completely up to you. The advice that I'm hearing is make sure that you are balanced when you come to that conclusion and that decision, and really be clear about what you want. Don't really focus on, oh, I'm gonna pick a twin flame because whatever. You know, like I'm hearing I'm gonna pick a soulmate because the twin flame journey is too hard. If that's the decision that you want to make, that is completely up to you. But don't make a decision based off of 3D circumstances. Like, oh, I'm going to pick this person because this situation is impossible and it will never get better. That is a negative and lack mindset. That is attracting, those thoughts are going to attract, you know. If you assume that one connection, even if it's the connection that you want, is not going to work out, then it's not. So there's this need to remain positive, even if in reality it doesn't seem like it's possible. I am hearing it is possible. Anything is possible. You know, we are not in control. We do have free will to a certain extent. But, you know, what is divine, what is destined for us will be. And there's this need to remember that. Okay. I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much, Libra. If this resonated, I would love if you would leave a comment, like, or share it with someone that you think may need to hear this message. And I will see you next time. Bye.